Hello, how's it going? So you can see now there's these nav trails. This is the thing that I've been adding. These nav trails show you which route the unit's going to take when you click a location for the unit to move to. It's useful to know because if there's multiple routes you could get to a destination, giving the player some feedback on the exact route the unit will try and take means the player can make sure the unit's going to avoid dangerous areas. And if it's not, the player can reconsider the movement and maybe manually take the unit another way. There's a green triangle above the unit now to show that it's selected. So if I select this unit, you can see there's also a control select, so you can select multiple units and give them movement orders as a group. This kind of these discrete positions you can move to now. You can see they snap under the cursor, so you can't just move units anywhere. And that's useful because now the game's more predictable. It's primarily a gameplay reason. If you move a unit to the top of the stairs, you're going to sort of learn which areas they can see and which areas they can't, which areas they can be shot from, which areas they can't. Next time you come across or move a unit to this location, you want to put them in the same place because you found that was a good place to put them. It will work exactly the same. There's no per pixel sensitivity. It's exactly the same place. This kind of thing, even though I guess you could say it's not that realistic, because in reality you could position units anywhere, but when it comes to a game you kind of want nice, well, imagine a chess set where you could put the pieces between squares. It would be nuts. It would ruin the game. So yeah, as a benefit, this makes some other things easy to do. For example, I did mention visibility in terms of what positions the unit could see. If say you've got a unit down here and this unit's up here, should this unit be able to see this unit? Well, now it's possible to just define that. For example, there's these fixed positions on the floor, and there can just be a rule of which ones are visible from which other ones. There can either be some feedback to the player, like some sort of overlay button maybe you could press, that'll show you in green all of the positions a unit can see, and in red all of the positions they can't see. Then the player will be able to say, okay, I want to cover this corridor, but importantly I want to be able to see what's down there. So they then position the unit where that they can accomplish that, and then put them on to cover the area. I think that's about everything covered for now. I'm going to be working on elevators next, trying to sort that out. Once that's done, that's pretty much there can be some large vertical levels tested. It'd be interesting to see how this scales. I've avoided optimizations so far because, well, one, because you shouldn't optimize until you find out it's necessary. Two, I'm kind of curious to see what the first bottleneck will be. I've done lots of things where I've kind of gone ugh because it's quite bad in terms of optimization. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what doesn't matter and what does matter, and I half suspect it will be things I haven't thought of. Anyway, until the next video, thank you for watching.